2019-2020 Underclassmen Awards ceremony. We are excited to recognize the determination and accomplishments of so many of our outstanding students this year, and we are extremely proud of all of their hard work and dedication to the school year, especially the fourth quarter, which was extremely challenging. We thank you, our students, and also our parents, for your fortitude and also your commitment to Catholic education. Mount St. Mary takes great pride in the type of students that walk our halls every single day. And our awards presentation is to recognize a few of the outstanding accomplishments our students have done over the course of this school year. Next, you will hear from our Student Council President, John Paul Pierce, as he addresses the student body for the final time. Again, congratulations to all of you on finishing up a wonderful and virtual school year. God bless you.
Hey, Mount St. Mary. I've probably sat down to record this like 20 times, but it's really, really hard to put into words how thankful I am for each and every single one of you. Mount St. Mary was the place where I got to carve my own path. I'm the youngest of 6 people that came to Mount St. Mary. I am the 6th child. And Mount St. Mary, I still got to be myself. I still got to be myself because I tried new things. I didn't stick to the formula that my siblings had created, which was play basketball for 4 years, be on student council some, apply yourself. Bleh. I was like, it was freshman year, and I was sitting in speech class, and Miss Brown asked me if I would play a thug in the school play, in the one act, because I was big. That was it. That was the reason. Not because I was good at speech, not because I was like an imposing person, just because I was big. And I said yes. And I've never been more thankful for a yes in my life, because that one simple yes gave me such a positive experience. That one simple yes gave me such a positive thing that I could latch onto and make my own. And I know that's not going to be theater for everyone, but the same thing happened my junior year when I decided to start swimming. Miss Marshall just happened to be recruiting, in the recruiting mood, and told me to join, and I was like, all right, bet. And it wasn't really something that pursued me. I had to pursue it. So my biggest advice for you as you continue through your high school career is take the opportunities that are presented to you. Take these opportunities. Take this moment, this 4-year-long moment, and don't waste your time. As cool as being valedictorian and as cool as being Stuco president or NHS president or drama club president or team captain sounds, that's not the point. The point is to go through and have the best experience that you can have. The point is to make friends that are going to last forever. And I think Mount St. Mary is a really good place for that. Anyways, I digress. I think you guys have a lot of potential. I can't wait to see some of you guys on campus at OSU in the coming years, and I know that wherever life takes you, you guys are going to be successful. I just hope that you guys take advantage of it. Don't waste this opportunity Don't waste your time at Mount St. Mary thinking that, I have to go to math class. No, take the time, and even if you don't love math, and even if you don't love your math teacher, make a friend in there. Maybe that friend helps you with your homework. Not cheating, don't condone cheating, but take an opportunity where you don't think there is one and make the best out of it. That's what life is all about. And high school is a really good place to practice real life. Anyways, I'm going to now pass it off to the Hobie Scholarship Award recipient.
The Hugh O'Brien Leadership Program is a national program that inspires young people to make a difference and become a catalyst for positive change in their home, school, workplace, and community. At the beginning of their sophomore year, students are encouraged to apply to the Hobie Oklahoma Leadership Seminar. Out of all of those who apply, one person is selected as a representative of Mount St. Mary, and I was lucky enough to be selected last year. My Hobie experience was one I will never forget. The seminar was filled with inspiring speakers, active group discussions, service, and lots of dancing and cheers. Hobie allowed me to become better connected to my community and to help make a difference in Oklahoma. I learned how to act on my passion, and I made great friendships with student leaders from all over the state. The person selected to attend this year's seminar, I can honestly call a leader. Decided on by a group of teachers and administrators, I am happy to announce that the person selected to attend this year's seminar is Jessie Brooks.
I'm happy to present the Sister Mary Horton Scholarship to 3 deserving freshman students. Sister Horton's taught freshman English to Mount students for many years. She was an extremely respected and loved teacher and colleague. She was a very gentle, soft-spoken, and patient teacher, and was very approachable and extremely helpful to anyone in need. In her English class, she valued hard work and had an expectation that all students do their best. Her favorite genre to teach was British literature, and outside of school, she loved attending the basketball games and supporting her students. For several years now, Mount St. Mary has awarded a $400 scholarship that will go towards next year's tuition to 3 freshman students who have truly excelled in English over the course of the year. Please join me in congratulating the following students as recipients of the Sister Mary Horton Scholarship: Lily Bohr, Travis Rieger, and Karamia Alexander. Congratulations.
Sister Betty Elmer first began teaching at Mount St. Mary in 1977, where she taught environmental survey, chemistry, physical science, biology, health, and was the advisor of student council. Sister Betty has been an integral part of Mount St. Mary for many years, and her love for this school and her students is evident through the hard work and dedication that she put in over the years. Sister Betty is such a hard worker that it was sometimes difficult to even find her because she was always on the move and taking on some new project to better the school and our Mount community. We have been so blessed to have Sister Betty as part of our Mount family, and her impact on this school will always be remembered. I'm excited to announce that the following students are nominated for the Sister Betty Elmer Award: Daniel Brown, Ashlyn Fuentes, Karsten Logan. Congratulations to Karsten Logan, as he was selected for the Sister Betty Elmer Science Award.
The Sister Mary Antonine English Award. Sister Mary Antonine graduated from Mount St. Mary Academy, which is the original name of our Mount St. Mary Catholic High School, in 1943. Sister Antonine is Sister Hortense's biological sister, and they had another biological sister, Sister Mary Charlotte. They all lived here together for quite a long time. Sister Antonine was extremely athletic, and she was often at the athletic practices of our teams, assisting with coaching in her habit. Sister is still living at the Mercy Convent adjacent to Mercy Hospital in North Oklahoma City. Several of you may have met her when visiting with National Honor Society or Rocket Experience class. I'm pleased to announce that the following students were nominated for the Sister Antonine English Award: Thomas Doan, Sarah James, Garrett Hankey. Please join me in congratulating Garrett Hankey, as he was selected to be the recipient of this year's Sister Mary Antonine Award. Garrett, it was a pleasure to teach you this year. Your enthusiasm when analyzing anything from novels to movies was absolutely contagious. Your ability to write and analyze things in depth sets you apart from your peers, and I'm very proud of you for earning this award.
Greetings, and hello, Mount St. Mary family. This is Mr. G, and on behalf of the Math Department, I am here to present the Sister Mary Florence Math Award. Sister Mary Florence graduated from Mount St. Mary Academy in 1922 and also became a teacher and principal in years to follow. She stood above the rest at a stately 6 foot 4 inch altitude, an elegant and soft-spoken lady. She loved children and had a soft and gentle yet firm way of disciplining the high school students of the Mount. In class, Sister Florence was a true mentor. Her students worked hard for her because they knew she believed in their possibilities and potential. We are extremely proud of our 3 nominees nominated by the Math Department for the 2019-2020 academic school year. Mackenzie Holman, Melissa Gathings, and Van Winkler. These 3 students are all top-notch math students who go the extra mile to understand why a concept works. They are extremely self-driven, yet quick to help and serve others. The Mount Way. I have had the pleasure to have our winner in class for the past 2 years here at Mount St. Mary, and we are excited to award Melissa Gathings the Sister Mary Florence Math Award. Congratulations, Melissa.
Hello, I am pleased to introduce the Bishop Mischert Social Studies Award. Bishop Mischert was born in 1847 and became the first bishop of Oklahoma in 1905. After 10 years of parish work among impoverished Creole Catholics on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Mischert was appointed rector of the Natchez Cathedral in Mississippi, and there he was consecrated a bishop in 1891. His title was Vicar of the Indian Territory, in charge of an area that comprised all of modern Oklahoma. From his headquarters at Guthrie, Mischert traveled incessantly throughout his vast pastoral territory, establishing parishes, appointing pastors, establishing schools, recruiting communities of nuns to staff schools and hospitals, and raising funds for his missionary charge. With priesthood candidates from Oklahoma in short supply, he returned often to his Belgian homeland to locate missionaries willing to spend their lives in Oklahoma. I'm standing here at the Bishop Mischert House. This is the first bishop's residence in Oklahoma. It's located here at the St. Francis of Assisi Parish here in Oklahoma City. So back in the old days, before Oklahoma became a state, actually, Catholics would come here by horseback and in carriage to attend Mass here at the bishop's residence. And over time, it evolved into what we now call the St. Francis of Assisi Parish. We are proud to announce the nominees of the Bishop Mischert Award to the following students: Pranav Patel, Swami Ellis, and Marcus Hall. We are excited to award the Bishop Mischert Social Studies Award to Swami Ellis. Congratulations, everyone.
Sister Madeline was an extremely jolly, happy lady who loved everyone and was a friend to all. She did not have a bad thought or word in her and had a deep appreciation and love for the Latin language, if that tells you anything about her. She had a great sense of humor and loved playing pranks on her students and the other sisters she lived and worked with. You would frequently find her sitting with the pep club during sporting events, cheering on her students. This year, I am very excited to announce that the following students were nominated for the Sister Mary Madeline Award and ask that you please stand when your name is called. I mean, if you want to stand, that's up to you. But nonetheless, please join me in congratulating Thomas Doan, Sarah James, and Nick Robbins. And please join me in especially congratulating Nicholas Robbins as the Sister Mary Madeline Latin Award recipient for 2020.
Hello, I am very honored and humbled today to present the Sister Alicia French Award to one of my deserving students. But before I do that, let me tell you a little bit about Sister Alicia. She was the principal student council and as well as yearbook advisor at Mount St. Mary High School. She was also the French teacher, and she did speak 5 languages. Sister Alicia was known for being an extremely hard worker and always working very hard for her students. She was a leader in every sense of the word, and she was very well known for always being there for her students. The 3 students that I'm going to nominate for this award are Jane Hertz, Dan Malzahn, and Emily Fideli. Even though all 3 of them could have won it easily, but I had to make a choice, and on this one, I'm going to choose Emily Fideli for this award. And congratulations to Dan and to Jane. You guys are well deserving as well. But Emily, congratulations for winning this award, and because you have worked hard and you deserve it. All right, thank you, and hope to see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Good evening. My name is Ignacio Ruiz. I teach Spanish 3, and I am honored to be here to present the Señor Pedro Cordova Spanish Award to one deserving student. Señor Cordova, father of our beloved principal, Mrs. Talita Zenegri, and grandfather to freshman counselor Mrs. Ellie Musney, was part of the Mount St. Mary family from 1961, where he was hired as the first lay male teacher at the Mount until his retirement in 1999, 37 years later. He served in many capacities, including assistant principal, Key Club sponsor, business teacher, janitor, but likely his favorite position was Spanish teacher. Señor Cordova's love for Spanish, and more importantly, his love for his students, was what made him unique and one of a kind. He knew every single one of his students on a personal level and will always call them by their last name, even years later after they graduated and entered into adulthood. Although he retired in 1999, he is and will always be part of the Mount St. Mary family, and his legacy will live on forever. The Spanish department is excited to announce our nominees for the Señor Pedro Cordova Spanish Award. Miss Sydney Brown, Miss Swami Ellis, and Mr. Ryan McCubbin. All 3 students exhibit an exceptional appreciation for and dedication to the Spanish language. Their passion and their tenacity are evident in their daily work and projects alike. They are a joy to teach, and we hope they will continue their Spanish studies for years to come. The recipient of the Señor Pedro Cordova Spanish Award is Mr. Ryan McCubbin. Congratulations, Ryan. Muchas felicidades.
The Deacon Tom Carter Theology Award. Deacon Carter lived a life full of many blessings, just as he was a blessing to others. He spent over 25 years in Catholic education in Jefferson City, Missouri, and here in Oklahoma City. He was well known and loved in the Oklahoma City Catholic community as a high school teacher at Mount St. Mary's. He lived a full and faithful life in the church at Christ the King Parish and was ordained a deacon in October of 2013. Tom was a loving husband, father, and grandfather, guiding his family with the same steadfast faith, generosity, and distinctive sense of humor that he shared with all. He was extremely loved by his students and made lasting impressions on everyone he met. Congratulations to the following students for being nominated for the Deacon Tom Carter Theology Award: Thomas Stone, Sarah James, and Hannah Giannino. We are excited to announce that the recipient of the Deacon Tom Carter Theology Award is Hannah Giannino.
Mrs. Mary Getches was the art teacher at Mount St. Mary for many years. While she always had a very serious face and a deep, raspy voice, she was full of humor and would always bring a smile to everyone's face with her jokes. She was an extremely talented artist, particularly in painting portraits, and was one of the very first artists to have a studio opened in the Paseo district in the mid-70s, which we believe is still open today. I am pleased to announce the following students were nominated for the Mrs. Mary Getches Visual Arts Award: Ambrosia Geffrey, Michelle Sumatza, and Amanda Mayer. The student receiving this award is acknowledged for her commitment to visual art and her exceptional work ethic and willingness to serve and help others in class.
Please join me in congratulating Ambrosia Geffrey as the recipient of this year's award.
Sister Ada was a 1935 graduate of Mount St. Mary. After graduating, she returned to the Mount and became the music teacher, and she taught hundreds of students over her years. Sister Ada's passion for music actually led the way for choir to be a required course for a number of years. She was a beautiful musician and loved playing the piano for students and families, as well as taking her choir students Christmas caroling to various malls around the city. Her piano still remains in the back of our auditorium today. I am pleased to announce that the following students were nominated for the Sister Mary Ada Award for Theater. For freshman, Rebecca Smith. Sophomore, Suyun Chung. Junior, Mackenzie Woolley. All three of these students are committed to the theater. They are willing to work hard and to pursue excellence. Even if they're not the lead character, they work diligently for the good of the show and the good of the department. Congratulations to this year's recipient for this award, Mackenzie Woolley.
I am pleased to announce that the following students were nominated for the Sister Mary Ada Award in Music: Carolyn Gallivan, Philip Kane, Rachel Ray. Please join me in congratulating Rachel Ray as the recipient of the Sister Mary Ada Award in Music. Rachel showed tremendous enthusiasm and leadership this semester, always going above and beyond what was asked of her. Congratulations.
Hi there. Miss Cunyon was a Mount St. Mary graduate of the class of 1924 and graduated magna cum laude from Oklahoma City University. She was married, but after her husband was killed in the war, she moved in upstairs with those sisters and taught business courses at Mount St. Mary students for many years. She was a devoted and dedicated teacher and received the award of Outstanding Catholic Educator in 1979. She eventually retired after 55 years of teaching at Mount St. Mary's and passed away August the 13th, 1987 at the Mercy Health Center in Oklahoma City. I will be presenting one of two awards in the areas of business and technology in Miss Cunyon's honor. The following students were nominated for the Miss Bernadette Cunyon Business Award: Sophia Sepowich and Hannah Giannino. Congratulations to Hannah on receiving this award.
The following students were nominated for this year's Miss Cunyon Technology Award: Faith Irwin and Abigail Howard. Congratulations to Abby Howard for being the winner of this year's Technology Award. I'm so proud of you with all the creative videos that you've done throughout video production.